a girl a-running in a group. She had a high-speed motor in a 40 Ford coupe. She had a racing cam and a supercharged. Look at Buddy, hot rod at large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod. She's my hot rod.
928 Car Guys, if you've got a question, I've got an answer. Just lay it on me. I can fix it, trust me. We're going to talk about a few things here down the road, what's going on in the car business. You are all things you need to know because you're thinking about buying a car, or you did buy a car and you want to know if you're safe in it. This is all cool stuff that you're probably driving one of these. I'll bet you are. Well, I know you're driving one of these. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. That's a think tank. They do inspections. They rate cars. They rate safety. They're funded by the insurance industry, of course. They have done crash tests on 3 popular minivans. Now, everybody sees these on the highway every day, okay? The Honda Odyssey and the Chrysler Pacifica were rated as good in crash tests. Notice that's not best or superior or A1. It's good. Okay, that's all it is. Good. What's scary is the Toyota Sienna minivan from Toyota was only rated acceptable. What's acceptable? I don't know if I like that, but that's how they rated them, and that's just how it went. A Texas jury in Dallas hit Toyota with a $242 million verdict, finding that defects in their front seats of a 2002 Lexus now. This is a 16-year-old car. E3300, that's their SUV model. It injured 2 young children because of those defects. They were injured due to those defects. Attorneys were able to prove that Toyota knew of the defects for all this time and never bothered to recall them, proving gross negligence. Hence, $242 million verdict right off the bat. What do you suppose is going to happen when the rest of these SUVs, Lexus SUVs owners, get in there and then look around and say, hey, maybe I got one of these seats? Guess what? Toyota's going to be the next one on the block that's going to have a real problem. This is not going to go away. And of course, those SUVs, those E300s, those were very, very popular. Very, very popular. Chicago, and I'm not real sure how this works. I'm a car guy. I fix cars. I have all my life, and I can fix yours. No matter what. Trust me. But I'm not sure how this whole sales stuff works. But cars have been ordered. Police are warning dealers in Chicago south suburbs, and northwest Indiana of fraud. It's an auto fraud epidemic. Seems that cars are being ordered online, shipped to Chicago dealers, and then disappear. The dealer's on the hook for the car. I don't know how this all works. I don't know what they're doing to do this, and I guess they don't want anybody else to do it, so they're not telling you how these bad guys are doing it. The article won't tell me exactly how it's done. Maybe it's better because I'd probably start scamming cars too. But can you imagine my car's in? Oh, no, it's not. Ooh. Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown has decided that she wants to put forth a bill giving anybody that buys a new car made in America, a $3,500 rebate. Now, this Made in America, it doesn't stand for Ford, Chrysler, and Chevy. Because now Toyotas are made here, BMWs are made here, Mercedes are made here. All of them have a plant here now, and they're building more because they're a little bit afraid of this administration and the tariffs, so that they're hiring our people. They're building plants here, they're investing in America, and they're having their cars made here. I mean, big time. We are hiring so many new people. It's unbelievable. Are going back to work. And Detroit's going to be rebuilt in 5 years. You watch. But anyway, these people, if you buy a car that has the certificate of origin is America, not from a foreign country, not imported, but made here. It can be an import vehicle as long as it's made here. She wants you. This Sherrod Brown wants you to get a $3,500 rebate check. That, my friends, is nice. I think it's great. I think promoting buy here, made here, buy here, sell here. I'm all for us. I'm all for America. I really am. I don't care about the other countries. I really don't. I like our economy, the way the car business is booming. People are spending money on their cars. They're buying new cars. They're fixing up old cars. They're building hot rods. It's back in the saddle. The America's love with its car, with the automobile, is back. It really, really is. And I'm telling you, $3,500 to buy a car, a rebate just because it was made here. Who ever heard of that? Huh? Who ever heard of that? Who ever thought of that? Now, this senator wants, she wants a U.S. bill, United States. This is not just Ohio. This happens to be a senator from Ohio. Okay, and she wants to give you some money back for buying American. How about that? And I guess one of the things you have to remember is autonomous is here. Electric is here for sure. EVs or electric vehicles are here for sure. Autonomous is here. No matter how you cut it, everybody is jumping on the bandwagon. And here's a classic example of that. Kroger. Got to be one of the oldest food stores left in America, I think. What's older? I don't think Jewel is. Kroger's got to be one of the oldest. In Scottsdale, Arizona, has partnered with a company called Neuro AI, Artificial Intelligence. And they are putting together a fleet of autonomous cars to deliver your groceries. Now, Neuro is kind of a lesser player in this autonomous technology world, but they're obviously coming up. One Kroger store so far in Scottsdale will deliver your groceries autonomously, not anonymously, autonomously. In other words, go out to the car, pick up your groceries, and that's it. I'm telling you, it's here to stay. I don't know if we're ever going to need a driver's license down the road. Back to the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. More of the cars you're driving now. That's the IIHS, it's an insurance agency funded group, has reported that the 2018 Toyota C-HR model has aced the crash test. It's perfect in the crash test. But they lost all their safety points due to really weak headlights, really bad headlights. These guys, I'm telling you, they got to find something wrong with everything or something wrong with anybody, because otherwise, why would we have them? Again, the 2018 Mercedes GLE class, it got the top security or safety pick by the IIHS, our people, for acing that same test. But the reason they got the top safety pick, because they revised their crummy headlights first. And they did. I swear to God. One more time. The insurance industry for highway safety, IIHS, has attacked BMW again for their headrests in the X2 models, saying they wouldn't stop whiplash injuries at all. They're no good. So BMW, be appraised of that. If you have BMW, your headrests are junk. Your Mercedes is a safe car and it's got good headlights, where your Toyota got kind of crappy headlights. You can always go to the parts store, go to bumper and get a better headlight. Tell them, go over there and tell them, hey, Bernie, I want a better headlight. He'll fix you up. Trust me. That's just how this is going, I'm telling you. And speaking of this, New York City has started this, and cities across the country are going to consider doing it now. They're taxing Ubers and Lyfts and other ride-hailing self-driving vehicle services. A traffic engineering study in major cities has concluded that an app-based self-driving vehicle programs will fill up every bit of open space available, and of course should be taxed accordingly. I told you before, if you build it, they will tax it, and they will, and that's what they're talking about. They're going to because it's all going to start. They're going to put people out of jobs. Of course, they're going to be self-driving, but they're going to be everywhere. They'll be everywhere. There won't be anybody driving anymore. Speaking of Uber, and this is kind of neat. I wonder why this happened. Speaking of Uber, the company has decided to stop running its self-driving semis that have been hauling cargo across the U.S. highways for a while. Their subsidiary company, Uber Freight, will be closed along with its app, which the app is what is the main thing, is the technology that connects shippers with haulers with self-driving semis. Uber had sought to disrupt the trucking business, but suddenly stopped to concentrate only on the cars. I wonder what happened there. You don't mess with Jimmy Hoff. I'm just saying. When they say that semis are probably a better venue for self-driving simply because there's more consistency on the highway than there is on city streets, less potholes, less traffic, yada yada. They say that's the venue, but that's an awful big machine to be trusted to a computer. That's a big machine. And it hauls a lot of goods. I don't know. You tell me what you think about that. I have a lot of truck driver friends, so I am not a big fan of self-driving semis, okay? I just not. Waymo. Waymo is partnering with Google, and the parent company of them, Alphabet, is going to offer self-driving passenger shuttles to Walmart this summer. The ride-sharing app will begin hauling passengers to retail customers in Phoenix, Arizona, where Waymo is already conducting tests. I keep using that word app simply because you know how your kid's always got his nose in the phone, like this, and they can't take their foot. And these apps are what does it. I mean, they're going to have apps for everything now. You need a ride to the grocery store on your phone. Here comes this car with nobody driving it. You get in the back seat, and hopefully you don't crash on the way to the grocery store. I hope. I'm not going to say that for sure because I don't know. I've had computers for a long time now, and I know one thing for sure: computers are not consistent. Don't tell me that they're foolproof and they're consistent, because I'm not going to buy it. All right. Toyota Motors is the first major car maker that I know of that has started a car share program to the general public, partnering with a local dealer group in Honolulu, Hawaii, called Servco Pacific. They will offer 70 new vehicles that can be used by the hour for about $10 an hour. So you go into the dealer and get a car for $10. Pretty soon, those will be self-driving cars. So by the hour. I told you guys, soon between autonomous delivery vehicles and the self-driving ride-hailing service, and now this car sharing, there'll be no need to purchase a vehicle, insurance, or even get a driver's license. I mean, we're gearing right up for this younger generation. Does this fit this upcoming generation or what? You talk about the lazies. Woo! Don't have to drive, don't have to get insurance, don't have to get a license. You can just sit there in the back seat and stare at your little phone all day. Have Google take you wherever you want to go. Say, hey, take me here, take me there, take me anywhere. Wow, are we getting lazy or what? I love technology, but I'm going to miss driving a car. I'm hoping that I'm dead and gone by the time this all comes to fruition, because guess what? I like driving my car. America loves their cars. America just loves its cars. We have for forever, since the beginning of the automobile, the motorcycle. We love them. We've tried to make them bigger, better, faster. We've tried to improve on them, make them prettier, try to make them look better, sleeker, more aerodynamic. We've always been that way. And now you're going to sit up and say, you're not driving anymore. You just get in the car and go. We'll take you. I think that's what this new generation wants. I would assume that's what they want because they don't like to do much. I don't know. I guess it's coming. I mean, it's here. What can I say? You're going to live with it. You're going to get it, and whether you like it or not. And your vehicle is going to be as comfortable as you know. You're still going to be able to pick a vehicle that you fit in or like, or you sit nice in, or it rides nice. So when you do your app, when you get your phone up to your nose and you do this like the kids do, and then you tell them, hey, I want a big car to drive me around. Because I don't feel like doing nothing today. Well, I got to tell you, that's not me. I like to drive. I just do. I can't help it. I enjoy my automobile.